You ready? Hello, beautiful souls.
Hello, hello.
Parisa G.
Hello, hello.
Let's turn off that silliness. Turn off the background. None. There we go. Woohoo! Yay.
Hey, beauties.
We need an audio on.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
We can't hear you. Just a moment. Yay.
Hello.
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 Peter, are you friends with
Emily.
Emily? Amazing. Lovely. Welcome.
Thank you. I live quite close, like 100 meters away from that church, so I may as well volunteer, right?
Oh, that's great. Thank you so much for that.
Yeah.
We'll be in touch soon with all the details.
Yes, I'm just getting the schedule. We keep changing the order a little bit, so I'm getting the schedule sorted, and then we'll be able to get the volunteers locked in.
And then Theda has to go soon, so we'll chat with Theda first. And then your screen is off.
There's two Thedas.
Let's just start.
Yeah.
Let's just go live. And we're live on Facebook already.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Unite Show.
Yay.
We're doing a special early edition this week, so we are tuning in a little bit earlier than we usually do because we are meeting up today with a few of our wonderful presenters from our upcoming Unite Fest event happening on February 16th here in beautiful Vancouver in Kitsilano. So today we were going to have a little sneak peek conversation with some of the presenters that are going to be offering their amazing magic on that event. So that's what we're up to today. We're going to have time for some Q&A from you guys if you have questions either about the event or questions for our lovely presenters. And then we'll also have time if you have something you'd love to share or offer or support with. We always have time for the community to do that as well. So for anyone who doesn't know, my name is Crystal. This is my partner, Shine, and together we are Unite's co-founders.
Hi, Scott and Tatiana. How are you? Turn anything up? Amazing. Theda, why don't you share quick what you're doing? Because I know you have to leave in like 10 minutes. So please tell me what are we doing?
Yeah, Theda is an amazing, she's our darling here. She looks like she's driving, but she was able to squeeze us in and tune in with us. And she is one of the amazing speed healers, not speed healers, sound healers at our speed healing portion of the event happening in the afternoon between 2 and 5 p.m. So Theda, unmute yourself and tell us how amazing you are, what you're going to be bringing for people and what they can enjoy.
Hi, everyone. It's so great to be here with you all.
Yeah.
Yay! I'm looking forward to connecting. It's been a while. It'll be so good to, be reunited with all of you. Reunited.
And
Hi,
it
Tatiana.
feels so good.
Yay! Yes, and I'm excited to be there, and that there's so much sound healing representation. And so I will be sharing some of my intuitive singing and sound healing gifts during the afternoon, and just being there to connect and share my love and energy with everyone, and really co-create a beautiful experience.
Yay. Thank you, Theda. And for anyone who doesn't know, this is Theda Phoenix we're talking about. She is a renowned Vancouver sound healer who's been doing this for 1,000,000 years and 5 minutes. And she brings beautiful crystal bowls, all kinds of different lovely harmonic instruments, as well as her gorgeous voice. Woo! Gorgeous voice. The universe agrees. Add some extra noise for that. Theda, where can people find you if they want to find your music, if they want to find out what you're offering, any workshops or other events other than ours, of course, if they can't make it on next Thursday?
Yeah, so thedaphoenix.com is my website. and I have events around the Lower Mainland, and I'll be offering some online soon. And so I'll be in Fort Langley at Wisteria Acres on the 19th of February. And I'm a recording artist, so I have music, meditation, and singer-songwriter stuff on all the streaming sites as well. And my passion really is singing, channeling this beautiful intuitive frequency of sound through my voice, and then using the other beautiful instruments to help support that, to really create a space for people to connect deeply with themselves and align with their own inner guidance and their own connection to spirit, and to tune into their own healing wisdom of their own being. So really activating that purposeful living and living from the heart, yes, and from that spirit connection. I'd love to I don't know how it's going to sound. I'd love to just sing for a moment. Yeah, so just to tune into our hearts and anchor in this frequency of uniting people and elevating community and connection. So grateful to anchor in the knowing, the threads intertwining and growing, expanding and glowing. Together we thrive, opening our hearts to allow spirit to unite.
Aw,
Yeah.
thank you.
So sweet.
And for everyone, I mean, we got, that was in a car, over a phone, on the internet, and still sounded amazing. Imagine hearing that in a gorgeous, what is it, like 100-year-old wooden church with a huge dome ceiling. The acoustics are amazing. We never mic our sound healers in this venue because it's just so good. And it's like room for 300 people. Like, it's a huge space, but the acoustics are so amazing. So Theda in there, it's like a freaking angel, and just so phenomenal. So highly recommend, come check her out. She's going to be singing for us and offering her magic on February 16th at our beautiful Unite Fest event. Send us a message, find Unite for tickets, and yeah, you'll be able to tune in and check out Theda. And if sadly you can't make it, look up Theda Phoenix. I love her. I have a whole bunch of playlists of hers on my Spotify, and I just put them on like repeat in the morning. And she's got different genres where it's only instrumental and then singing. So
she's got good stuff for reels and TikToks and things.
Yeah.
She's on all those platforms.
Exactly. Yeah. So if you want beautiful music to share behind your reels too, it's really a great way to support your local artists, because then people can, when they're like, wow, this music is amazing, and where do I go to find it? And then it sends them to Theda. So check her out, Theda Phoenix.
I know, Scott, you have to go soon too. Does anyone else have a hard time they have to leave early?
Thank you.
Thank you so
Bye,
much,
Theda.
Theda.
We love you. Mwah, mwah, mwah.
Thank
Ciao,
you.
ciao. Okay, so just Scott, please.
Oh,
we can't hear you yet.
You're muted, my love.
You are the mute.
There we go. I am good until 5:30.
Yay.
So somebody else has to go first.
Let's do you next.
Yeah.
Okay.
Give everyone the update. We haven't told anyone yet.
Oh, well, sad news. I'm not going to make it up there in person. I really wanted to, but I had a driving partner who decided he couldn't do it. And looking at the forecast, there's a lot of rain, unfortunately, that's going to be taking place. And driving that far in the rain, but I wouldn't be able to leave LA until Monday night just by myself in the cards. And I'm sad because I wanted to see all of you in person.
I know, us too.
Including beloved Tatiana, who's regular on our show. So, and wanting to meet you guys, but I'll make it up there. I definitely want to come up to British Columbia, but I think I'm gonna wait until spring or summer. Summer in British Columbia is all.
Yay! We've got lots of stuff planned.
Yeah. but I certainly still want to carry what you're doing on, the Awakening World and our 100+ Facebook groups and pages that carry us. So
Yeah.
definitely our Global Peace Tribe will be tuning in, and we'll continue to be promoting this wonderful offering. And thank you for all the great work you guys are doing.
So appreciate it.
So sweet. Do you want to share a moment about the Global Peace Tribe, why it's amazing, and why anyone who's tuning in to this either live right now with us or going to watch the recording, how they can find out more about you and why you're amazing? I mean, we know why. But...
Thank you. I appreciate that. The Global Peace Tribe really was birthed out of the pandemic. I was going to do a fundraising event. I turned it into an online event, invited some people to come play music. People said, "Hey, this is cool. Let's do this." And since then, I've done 500 shows. Wow. Shows are always, they feature amazing luminaries presenting. We have a lot of famous people like Marianne Williamson and Michael Beckwith, Matt Kahn, Neil Donald Walsh are regular presenters. But I also really enjoy the next generation of luminaries like Shine and Crystal and Tatiana as the examples of people that I've gotten to know through the show. We do 3 shows every week, all online. Wednesday nights, we had a great show last night all about quantum manifesting. Saturday nights we always include a lot of music, and Sunday mornings. And people can learn more about it by going to globalpeacetribe.com, globalpeacetribe.com. And if you want, you can register and get the links, the Zoom room links. They're all Zoom meetings, just like this. So come join us. Come be with our amazing other presenters. This weekend, I'll be broadcasting live from the Conscious Life Expo.
Oh, fun.
I'll be down there, and half the people at the expo are regular presenters on the show. So it's going to be a lot of fun broadcasting from there. So if you can make it to the Conscious Life Expo, tune into the Awakening World for highlights as I sit down and connect with Daniel Brinkley and Elizabeth April and Twin Ray and a lot of other wonderful folks.
So good. And tell everyone a quick bit about you and your counseling work and anything else you want to share.
Sure. Well, my day job is as a coach. I've coached over 1,000 couples and families, and I created something called the Love Coach Academy, which is a really wonderful way to meet amazing people and amazing coaches. Of course, many of them are frequently on my show. And my approach to coaching is different than traditional therapy. A traditional therapist has spent many years learning how to diagnose and evaluate. And I can understand that there's a purpose for that. But my approach is, if you have a condition, even if you are high-functioning autistic, it's a big challenge, and it's the challenge you're working with in this lifetime. And so life is challenging, and I have a tremendous empathy for the challenges of the human experience. But we approach it from remembering our divinity, while also providing practical tools to manage ourselves through life. And a lot of the work of Love Coach Academy and my coaching is learning how to move from the back part of the brain, the reptile brain, into our frontal lobe, into our temporal lobe, which is the movement of the human species. That's how we are evolving. We're going from surviving, and reptile brain is all about survival, into really truly thriving, really being able to see the big picture, to stay in our heart of empathy, and to always have empathy for ourselves as well as empathy for others. Although I work with individuals, mostly I work with couples and families, helping them to cultivate practices so that they can understand each other more fully, because there's going to be differences. And the problem isn't the differences, it's how we manage those differences. And that's where I do a lot of my work and my support.
I love it.
Thank you so much.
We're so blessed to know all these amazing people. You're so cool.
I am. I tell you, I'm so blessed. it's the blessing of my life, really, is the remarkable human beings I know, including the two of you.
Yeah.
And I look forward to getting to know more of your Unite family. So thank you for giving me a few minutes to share, and I'll turn my camera off and stick around and watch for another 15 minutes. And much love to you, and look forward to the 16th. It's going to be awesome.
Thank you so much,
We'll be in
Scott.
touch. Thank you. Thank you.
It's really such, every time I talk with Scott and just really remember, he's done such an amazing job building up the spiritual community and the wellness community where he is, and globally around the world. And it brings this like warm, soothing, like, we don't have to do it all ourselves. Like, we've got all these other people, all these other imaginal selves, all these other humans that are really sparking light in other people, who are walking the walk, doing the work, and paying it forward by juicing up other people, and it really, it just feels so soothing. Like, oh yeah, we got each other's backs, and it feels like that really shining my vision for Unite and for how we wanted to support humanity is lots of times as entrepreneurs, and often we feel like solo entrepreneurs, we're in it on our own. We don't have a big company or a big team backing us like if we worked for a big corporation. But what we like to think of in the wellness community is like the Canadian geese flying in the V, and that they don't actually have a leader. They don't have a boss. There isn't an alpha goose. They have one person, one bird is point. And then when that one needs a rest, they have a signal and they change formation, and then another bird becomes point. And the ones, move to the back where it's easier to fly for a while to rest. And I really love thinking about the wellness community that way, that we don't all need to be point all the time. And that there's times when I feel like on this event, obviously Shine and I are point, but we've got all you lovelies who are part of our Flying V. And then when Scott does an event, we get to be part of the Flying V with him. And when someone else does an event, we get to be part. And that's what we're doing, promoting each other, supporting each other, cheering each other on, showing up to each other's events and each other's calls. It really makes the world of difference, and really makes it switch from feeling like we're solo entrepreneurs on our own to like, we're part of the V. So yeah, thanks.
There really is a wonderful cross collaboration taking place within the New Thought community. Nearly every show I do now is a collaboration with, like, the Conscious Life Expo this weekend. The following weekend, I'm collaborating with Teresa Collins, and she has a wonderful organization called Global Coherence Pulse. And you guys, and dozens of other like-minded people and organizations that are all about raising consciousness and sharing wisdom. So we live in wonderful times. They're magical times and difficult times, and we all do need to support each other.
Yeah. Yay.
It's so good.
Thank you.
We have Parisa and Tatiana both have to leave at 5:45. Dee, what time do you have to go? we're managing.
I can leave after like 6.
Okay, good. So why don't we start, Tatiana, if you're ready.
Yeah, of course.
I'd love to
Jump into the point of the V, Tatiana.
Jumping in, flapping.
Is a late addition to this event, and Scott was the one who recommended her. And you actually moved away from Vancouver, but you're coming back for this, which is so fun.
She's not a late addition. She's a wizard. She's perfectly on time.
Right, perfectly on time. And I just reconnected with Tatiana, well, via like other things, but through Scott's stuff. And I heard your music, and I was blown away. And it feels like you've just come so far. Like it's so beautiful, and we're so excited to have you there. So share a little bit about you and what you're going to be offering at the event.
And congratulations on becoming a mama, because that's new since the last time we saw you.
What?
Me?
No, isn't it you? Oh no, I'm thinking of somebody. I'm thinking
maybe one day, not quite yet. We're
not quite yet.
One day down the road.
Maybe I'm future projecting. Who knows?
Maybe.
Jesus. Be careful of that.
So
One day.
tell us what you'll be up to at our event.
Sure. Well, first, I just want to say it just like warms my heart to be here, to see these familiar faces. I really moved out of the Vancouver scene for like I moved away and I've been gone for like 6 years, and to come back in and like see Theda and see these familiar faces, see you guys, it really means a lot actually, and it's really wonderful to be invited back into this community. I've missed you a lot, so that's really special, and thank you, Scott, for kind of like, getting the ball rolling. Yeah, I'm excited to share some music. I write music to heal and uplift the world, and the music has been incubating. I've been in a really deep like withdrawal from the world actually for the past few years, doing some deep healing work, reconstructing my entire life like we do as light workers sometimes. And what's coming through me now feels like a different energy, a different frequency, even behind the music that I'm sharing. It feels like it's coming from a much deeper place. And so I'm really excited to share with all of you, and it'll actually be one of the first in-person. I've been performing a lot online, but maybe one of the first in-person performances I've done, like in a couple of years. Yeah, so I'm really grateful to have that opportunity. Yeah.
Wow.
Amazing. For everyone who's tuning in and hasn't checked out the schedule and seen, Tatiana will be performing at our Unite Fest event next week in the afternoon. So she's going to actually be opening our speed healing event. So that will be from 2 to 2:15. She's going to serenade us with some beauty to ground us into the speed healing. Then you're going to be experiencing either Theda or Ami's beautiful sound healing. I actually didn't check the thread. I was just getting them to decide who's going to go first, but maybe we'll leave it a surprise. So you've got to show up for both of them.
Who's on first?
And then exactly. And then to close the speed healing, Tatiana is going to come and bring us another couple of songs from 4:45 to 5 o'clock. So make sure you come enjoy the speed healing. If you don't know what speed healing is, it kind of is what it sounds like. It's kind of our version of speed dating, but with healers. So what we came up with is we were realizing there's so many different amazing modalities in the world, healing modalities, but a lot of times I would never try something that I don't know. They felt like I wouldn't Google it and be like, who should I go for healing? So a lot of people are hesitant to try things they don't know without recommendations. And what we found with the speed healing is it gives people an opportunity to try a lot of different modalities in a short space of time and just get a little taste of them, get a little taste of the person offering it, like you do at a speed date. So we're going to have different healers set up throughout the room, and they're going to have a little sign-up sheet, and you're going to sign up for a 10-minute healing session, and you'll plan your schedule however you want. You don't have to go left to right or anything like that. And you're going to basically choose your own adventure of healing and get to experience different modalities, everything from kind of coaching and talk therapy to massage and all kinds of wonderful energy healing. And while that's happening, there's going to be on stage the beautiful sound healers. So even if you don't want to participate in any of the speed healing, you can just lie on the stage and soak in the amazing juice, or just do 1 or 2 sessions at your leisure. So that's what the speed healing is. And Tatiana Speed is going to do an amazing job of opening. That was not planned. I mean, it was divine, of course, but Tatiana is going to do an amazing job of opening that space for us and then helping close the container before the dinner break.
Yeah, it feels really right to be opening that space too, because that's really been the deep like path of my life, is really delving into the healing energies and into the healing modalities. I had like a really difficult health journey, and so I feel like, first of all, enormous gratitude to healers. Like I full prostration to healers. Like they saved my freaking life. Like I can't even explain the depth of my gratitude to beings who are carrying that and holding that for the planet. And I'm like honored to be opening and closing that chapter, that window, because I just think that healers are angels on earth and are doing so much good, holding the frequency of this planet. And I could like cry with how much I like feel, how much gratitude I feel. So it's an honor to be bookending that. And can't wait to be there.
Yeah. If anyone is tuning in and wants to be a speed healer, we do have a few spots left, so please reach out. It's a really, really wonderful opportunity to get a whole bunch of new clients because people get a taste of you and they're like, I want more. My 10 minutes is up already. Please help me some more. So it really is just a wonderful way to meet new people, as well as actually the kind of profound spiritual piece that all the healers really experienced was getting to heal in community. And mostly when the healers are doing their healing work, maybe you're lucky enough to work in a healing center or a clinic, but a lot of time it's in your own home or your office or your studio. And it's very insular. It's just you and who you're working with, which can be great for an intimate setting. But what the healers really loved was they created this crazy energy vortex. It was like 20, 30, all energy healing, all this. It was just so fantastic. And the other piece was, because of the rush, it can feel a little scary. Like, how can I help someone in 10 minutes? Like, and what they found is they were able to drop in super quick, get out of there like, oh, I've got to first do this process and that process to open people up. And they just dropped in, fully aligned, focused. And because all the people there are already tuned in, turned on, ready to go. And because they've been going from healing session to healing session, everyone's really open. So you don't need that kind of crack open time. So we found people were just diving in, getting amazing work done, and the healers were getting really good clarity on how they can offer their offering more effectively, more efficiently. Like it really was a bit of a crash course, which everybody really loved. So highly recommend it. If you're thinking about it, please do reach out. We do have sliding scale ticket options if you need support with that. So yeah, come out and play.
And we've still got a few vendor spots left, one sponsor space left. So if you have a business that you want to promote, definitely let us know.
And if you know anybody who you think should come, we do a great affiliate too. So we're happy to, for your recommendations, to give you a little thank you there.
And I totally resonate with you, Tatiana. My mom found a alternative healing practice that saved her life as well, and brought her back from 5 years of deep, intense depression. And it was, a few sessions and she felt completely better, different, and has never gone back to that place. And now she teaches it. It's called The Journey. And that was part of the impetus to create Unite, was to build a platform that could showcase and even start tracking all the different healing modalities and things, both traditional Western stuff and more alternative things, and to create a one-stop shop where people can just share their experiences, where we can have different researches and studies be shown on there, and both the science and the testimonial stuff, and to be able to connect people with the best tools or path for them based on all these different resources that are available. So it's super fun, and that's a big reason why we want to host these big events with all these people and all these healers, is because it just creates this lovely sort of love vortex of creativity and friends and community. So super fun.
I think we're recording.
Yeah, we're not.
Oh dear. I just realized we forgot to record. That's okay. We've got the other recording.
Parisa has to go at 5:45, so let's do her next. If any of the other people, presenters, have to go earlier, just send me a note in here or just pipe up.
Yeah. So
and thank you, Tatiana. We're so excited to have you. It's gonna
Can't wait to be there.
Oh, and for people to find your music, where's the best way to do that?
Sure.
Yeah.
My website, tatianaspeed.com, or I'm also on all the streaming platforms, Spotify, Apple Music, anywhere. And I just released a single, actually. Please go check it out. It's called Voices. And I've released a couple other singles, and I have an album coming out in a few months. So there's lots on the way. So
yay.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Woohoo! And Parisa, our darling Parisa.
So excited to be surrounded by these amazing humans.
Right.
I feel exactly what you said, Tatiana, at the beginning of your share. I'm like, oh my gosh, I get to meet all you guys at the event next week. I'm so excited. I'm just like, I just feel like a little girl right now, buzzing a little bit. Hi everyone. My name is Parisa. I am a co-founder of Select. My other co-founder, my sister, she couldn't be here. We lead personal development circles. So we started with like men, women, all over the world, but right now we felt a calling to really hone it in and do women's circles in Vancouver. So that's been the focus since November, a few months, and it's just been so rejuvenating and amazing. And really the vision and the purpose really is just to not do that personal development, that inner work alone, which is how I was doing it for a decade, really isolated, really in my own little shell, thinking that I'm the only one, you know, who cares about the stuff. And then now, I didn't imagine myself running circles. It kind of happened by accident. And it has impacted me the most out of all the work that I've done, out of everything that I've done to really elevate myself or to grow. Doing it in community has been the most impactful. And it's such a gift, and I'm so excited to share it with people, because I know there are people out there who feel alone on this path, who feel like nobody really understands me. I don't have people on this path. I can't talk to my family and my friends or colleagues about, you know, what I'm going through, what's happening within me. But there are these circles, like, and there more and more of them are coming up all over the world, and it makes me so happy. So I'm super excited to share this. Next week, we're going to be hosting a women's circle, I think first thing in the morning. I like
First thing in the morning.
8 a.m. baby.
8 a.m.
8 a.m. Yes. So I cannot wait to meet new faces, ladies in Vancouver. If you've been feeling isolated or you've just been craving community, I so invite you to come and just enjoy the beautiful like magic that's created by women gathering or people gathering with the value of raising their consciousness, with the value of living consciously. It really changes everything. To do it in community is, yeah, it's dramatic. I never thought I'd be saying that because I'm such an introvert, but after having to experience it, because my sister and I decided to create this thing, I'm like, wow, it's truly magic. So that's
good.
from me. Let me know if the questions come up.
Yeah, so select is that soul act for everyone who is, and select dot, what is that online?
Oh, here, I'll put it in here.
Yeah, perfect. Select.co.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Select.co for everyone who's tuning in. Check it out. Right now they're local to Vancouver, right? The women's circles.
We also still host our online circles, like global.
Amazing.
The juice and the focus right now is the
for the in-person.
Good for you.
So for anyone who's kind of like, how are you going to get any benefit from a women's circle with a bunch of random strangers for an hour in this church 8 a.m. in the morning? I know they will, but for those questions, what I really loved when we interviewed you a few weeks ago was hearing just briefly like some of the kind of the ways you dig in with the questions and really support that growth. And I think that will be really interesting because I often, a lot of women's circles still amazing, but it's just everyone kind of shares where they're at, and that's what happens every week. And I really love the structure. And if you check out their website, they have a beautiful graph of showing kind of the structure of the way they work their workshops.
Yes, so it is very purpose driven. So select, it's all about living consciously and becoming who we choose to be. So every week that we meet, it's centered around that. So we share about how our week was in accordance to what we said we would do last week, and really being held accountable to what we want to create. Nice, Shine. I love it. He's taking a video.
Oh, he's good. We're going
live streaming, so just so that other people can see you.
Yeah, we're doing live on Instagram and Facebook as well. So
and
yeah,
as you said, Crystal, yes, we provide the blueprint really for creating our ideal lives, and then the circle holds the space to do the work, and also the support and the accountability to actually bring it about, to actualize it.
that's really cool. And I think that's a piece that so many of us, like I was saying earlier on the call, really can get in the wellness world. We can get into the solopreneur kind of, I'm on my own and I've got to figure it out on my own. And what you're doing for the community, offering that support and accountability to step forward into our goals of our business as well as our health and our healing is really just such a needed piece. So thank you for holding that space.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm so excited.
I love this little container that's popped up online. Thanks for joining, everyone. This feels like such a nice little crew.
Yeah. So juicy.
Ami said she has to go next
Yep.
at 5:50. So let's go to you.
Let's jump in with Ami.
Thank you so much. Parisa.
Awesome.
So excited.
Hi. Thank you. So lovely to see you all here.
Ami, I don't know if we've met in person, have we?
No, we
Get
haven't.
out of here.
I
can't
know.
wait.
I can't
That's crazy.
believe it.
We're like best friends already.
We are. I feel like I know you guys so well.
That's funny. Soul fam.
Oh,
Immediate.
can't wait. Next week it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Tell us,
yeah,
what are you doing?
Well, I'm going to be doing sound healing at the Speed Healing. So right after Tatiana, either me or Theda, we'll figure it out how it's going to happen. But I'm going to be leading through about an hour of sound healing. And I actually learned, Theda is my teacher. I learned sound healing from Theda about 2 years ago. Yeah, I've been a yoga teacher for a while, so I've been a wellness practitioner, but I never really found my voice to start teaching. I've been in the corporate world for a really long time, and I finally quit last year to pursue my dreams, and this is what I do full time. I do energy healing work. I'm also a Reiki master. I do yoga, lots of movement. So I kind of like to incorporate all of these healing modalities together and offer circles as well. I do a lot of circles in Vancouver, men's circles, women's circles, everyone's welcome. And I also run wellness retreats. So it's kind of like mixing everything that I've learned, tools that have helped me in my healing journey. I offer them to everyone now. And sound has been so special. Sound was one of the ways, it was the only way I could actually get into meditation. No matter how much I tried, my monkey mind was just all over the place always. And when I remember going to a sound healing about 5 years ago in San Francisco, it was in a church with 400 people. And there was a whole orchestra, 7 different practitioners with different, music and stuff. And I was just taken to places and I was just like, what is this? I need to learn how to do this. And that's how my journey started, just being intrigued by how or why is this sound affecting us in a way like this. And, just learning about the science behind it, how these vibrations actually slow down your brain waves, you become more, or you transform, or your brain waves move into these theta and these delta states of mind, where you're awake but you're asleep, and your body goes into this parasympathetic nervous system where you're in this deep healing relaxed state. So yeah, so much goodness with sound. And it's been about 6 months since I started singing as well. So I'm going to be doing some songs.
Oh,
Yeah.
exciting.
Woohoo. So for people to look up, if they're unfortunate enough to not be able to join us and see you on Thursday next week, how can they find you online?
Yes. So I have a website, Nirvanami. That's my company name, Nirvanami Yoga and Wellness. So it's a very cheesy name. It's Nirvana plus Ami. That's my name. So it's my quest to,
I like it.
I don't know, reach Nirvana or get close to it in this lifetime.
Oh, that's perfect. I think that's such a good piece to, acknowledge in a really open way that really the only reason any of us are doing what we're doing is to, heal ourselves and to do the work ourselves.
Yeah,
and
it's our soul callings. Yeah,
exactly. And if we touch and support other people along the way, that's amazing. But really, it's to do that piece. So yeah, we can.
Yeah, so it's Nirvanami.
We can all Nirvana me ourselves.
Yeah, so it's nirvanami.com, my website, or on Instagram, I'm nirvanami.yoga.wellness.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yay. So happy to have you. So happy
so
to
excited.
meet in person finally. And
Thank
you
you.
might be doing some speed healing too, right?
Yes.
Offering. Yeah.
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 So you'll be able to test out Ami's energy healing and whatever else she wants to offer.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, we actually on the call you'll be hearing from, we've got a speed healer on the call. We've got our food vendors. We've got some of our volunteers as well. So do stick around to hear from everybody. And I think we'll jump over to our next presenter, Miss D, who's going to be sharing in the morning. So if you can only come for part of the day, it is a full day event, but we are understanding that not everyone can commit 16 hours of their life to our event, although we think you should. We have broken it up into, there's a morning ticket, an afternoon ticket, and an evening ticket. So a lot of the workshops are happening in the morning, and then the speed healing is the afternoon, and then the evening we have the cacao and breath work and ecstatic dance.
And sound bath.
And sound bath. Yes.
With Mike.
An amazing sound
Soundquest.
bath with Soundquest, but he's here, so I was going to let him speak to himself. But yes, he will be in the evening. So Dee, we'd love to hear from you. You're coming on in the morning, and what are you going to share with everyone?
Yeah, so I definitely am the kind of person where I'm intuitively led whenever I facilitate. So if anyone's ever been to a workshop of mine or is in a program of mine, I have a structure. And then when I show up, the structure is gone, and I just show up and I see what I see, and I do what I do based on what I'm seeing and what people need. So when I get in front of everyone, it's going to be, what is your soul telling me? What is the collective energy telling me that needs to be done? And then from there, I will take you through an experience that will support you in awakening deeper to the truth of who you are and who you're meant to be. So I do awakening work, I do healing work and activation work, and support impact-driven entrepreneurs, healers, creatives, those of us who are feeling called to create a change in the world. And we have a vision, and sometimes it feels so big and so far away. I help people step into that and actualize it on the journey through conscious business and also just being human. So what am I going to facilitate? We will find out.
So that's kind.
You know, but it will be powerful, and it will be something that's going to support you in your illumination to your gifts. Yeah.
Yay. So good. It's going to be such a juicy morning. We're going to go from the wonderful women's circle into yoga with Hadis, who's not able to be on the call with us tonight. She does beautiful, amazing yoga. So you're going to get your body all stretched out. Then you're going to jump into some somatic movement with the lovely Georgia, who's also not able to be on the call tonight. And then you're going to be all juiced up and revved up. Your body's going to be so amazing. And then you're going to get to jump in with Dee and find out what magic she's going to spark for your mental, emotional, spiritual well-being. And yeah, it's going to rock. Then you're going to jump into our afternoon lunch break, set up the vendors, and then get into the speed healing. So yeah, it's so good.
Epic.
Yes.
Epic morning.
Yes.
I'm gonna be there the whole day. I'm like, you know what? Blocking off my calendar. I'm gonna play. I'm gonna dance. I'm
It's gonna be so
gonna
fun.
I'm gonna be in the middle of it.
I love it.
Right? I mean, that's the kind of thing like we're doing this event for, but really we need to do this event for us to show up and really get to charge each other up too. Like that's, it's great if we can support the participants and new guests and newcomers to the community, but really like supporting each other is just best ever. So where can people find I know you have a book, turn your light on, and yeah, and where can they find you online?
Yeah, so I'm on Instagram, just I am Deidre Sirianni, and you can find me on my website as well, radicallyaligned.com. All of my offerings and ways to connect are on there. And I'm so excited. I'm hearing from all the musicians and the singing, and I'm like, I'm just really excited to be a part of this.
All right.
You
sing.
Stop.
What?
It's top
Top
secret.
secret?
Not
Don't tell me things that are top secret.
Not anymore, D. It's not top secret.
So
Jesus.
it's not top secret, but I've been working on music
That's
for a while
exciting.
behind the scenes, and I love being around musicians because it's one of my passions. But it's not out there publicly yet. So I'm like,
Love it.
I'm shine, it's top secret. Well, the cat's out of
Yeah.
the bag.
Yeah, done.
Maybe I'll sing a
Finished.
song. Who knows? I'll bring
No more secrets here.
drum. I love it.
You should know better not to share stuff with
Yeah,
Shine that you don't
don't
want
tell me
public.
secrets.
Shine is a telegrapher. He's not a.
I'm an
It's
amplifier.
now maybe I'll have to bring my drum or something. Maybe that will be a
That's
part of
fun.
it. We'll find out. Who knows? Maybe that's
That
why
sounds
you had to
great.
say-
Yeah,
I love that.
we can have a little jam session.
Hi, Seven. We love you.
Hey, I got my technology working.
You're working. You're doing so good.
I'm so excited for Thursday, and I'm so glad that I bought the whole day ticket while it was early bird. And I'm just like so excited to see everyone. And I'm not presenting anything but my lovely self.
But you are an amazing supporter. Seven is an amazing community member, and
She made this.
event actually.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
I made that
One-
lamp.
She sells these things.
One day we're going to get Seven a table where you can actually buy her. She'll be a
Yeah.
vendor. I'm sure she'll be a vendor by our next event if she hasn't sorted herself out to be a vendor by this
Or
one.
you can order on unite.love.
You
You
can.
can order on unite.love.
But
So
mostly
she
I'm
has
just
them.
a fan. I've been a fan of Unite for like 5 years. I've just been like a bit of a creepy stalker to you guys.
You're the best.
The best creepy stalker ever.
It's been a good 5 years.
Biggest sweetheart. You helped us move.
But I'm excited to hear more. So
You're the best ever.
move
Yeah.
on.
Thank you. Thank you.
So I want to hear from Alex, from Mike. So
We'll hear from everybody.
yes, from everyone. So Alex or Mike, who wants to go next? It's up to you. Whoever unmutes first.
1, 2, 3, go. Oh, who was it?
And thank you, Dee. I'm
Either
so
of them.
excited. We're literally gonna have the. Oh, and before we start, Deidre, you started this morning thing because we weren't gonna have. We usually start these events at noon or 1.
Because we don't feel like getting out there
'Cause-
to the church by
like,
8 a.m.
fun.
because we're in White Rock
Look
and
at
it's
that.
far
I
away.
start this? What?
Yeah. So then you're like, Shine. Like I really would love to speak at this event, and we're like, oh, like we kind
We
of
don't have any
we already
room.
filled it up, and we're like, wait a minute, we have the venue from like 7 a.m. Let's do a morning show, and then some other people can just run it, and we'll show up at like 11.
So speaking of who other people are running it, I'm just before we
Kira!
talk about Alex, Kira,
Hi,
our
Alex.
amazing community member here, who has just been a rock star volunteer for years,
Yeah.
is actually taking point on running the morning. So Ami, Dee, everybody who's coming in the morning, make sure you love her up because she's going to be in charge of helping make sure your offering goes off smoothly. She's offered to do timekeeping for you and hold up little cards so you can stay
Aw.
on course for time. And I'm going to have other volunteers as well lined up to do things like moving chairs around and opening doors and
Yeah.
keeping people quiet and stuff.
You'll have a whole flock of geese at your disposal.
Yeah. So Kira's going to be lead goose at running the event in the morning. So yeah, be sure to send her lots of love, and she's awesome. We love you, Kira. Yay. Okay, Miss Alex.
And no, Mike.
Oh, Mike.
Mr. Mike.
Hey, how are you?
So excited. We have other things to talk about too, but I don't know if we should talk about it yet.
Yeah.
It's gonna be exciting.
Maybe wait till later.
Okay, go. You go.
Yeah.
And what are we doing at the event? And tell us about you.
Well, I do sound healing, and I'm really looking forward to this one. And we're all gonna be vibing very high by the end of the day. I feel like so we're already gonna be in this altered state. I think from all the speed healing and all the just the medicine in the room collectively, everyone's presence, and then yeah, what a perfect way to end the day. It's gonna be the sound bath and then the breath work and then the ecstatic dance. Is that how it's gonna go?
Yeah, it's exactly. It's going to be, so Mike is starting at 6 o'clock, right after our dinner break. And we originally had us going cacao breathwork and then Mike. And then we realized it's not really fair to make you all eat dinner in an hour and then do breathwork and cacao, because we're probably going to have some challenging digestive systems. So we're going to have Mike grounding us back in after dinner, helping us get centered again, get focused. Mike is not just sound healing. He brings his beautiful gongs, which are huge and amazing. And I can't wait to hear them in that church space. Like, they're like, you can see, look him up and you can see in the pictures, but when he's sitting, like, it's like taller than he is. And we had Mike doing a sound journey here in our home in May at our last Unite Fest event, the little mini one we did at our home. And the sound was stunning, and I can't wait to hear it in the church. It's just going to be so juicy.
For real.
Yeah, it sounds like a beautiful venue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Mike has actually done an amazing job. He's, as we were speaking earlier about collaboration, he's done a really good job of really working the collaboration system where he coordinates with yoga studios and venues and really works to cross promote each other and to fill up his sound healing events. So he has, you'll see if you check out his site and check out him on Eventbrite, they're all like sold out, sold out, sold out, sold out, because he does such a good job of promoting and getting people in his community excited and doing a really strategic point of rotating around. So you can get Mike's sound healing in Whistler, all over the Lower Mainland. So he rotates cities to make sure that it's convenient for everybody, but not oversaturated in one area. So if you're interested in a Mike SoundQuest offering, make sure that
he's everywhere.
Make sure he's everywhere, but not everywhere all the time. So make sure, and it sells out very quickly. So if you're interested, really do get your tickets early, because
and
soon
we're
sold out.
We'll have those tickets available on Unite.
That's right. Yeah, I'm going to start posting on the Unite platform as well as Eventbrite.
Yeah.
And yeah, you couldn't have said that any better. I think you just took all the words out of my mouth just now. So thank you.
Yeah. And if all goes to plan, I'll just share because I can't not.
I know, Shine's the worst.
The best. So the planetarium, where we did all of our amazing Dream Journey shows, and we did Anahata with Kathie and Paul. We did one with
who will be offering at this event as well after Mike. They're doing the cacao.
And then we did one with Jai Lakshmi and Ananda with the stars in the background. And so we're working on a planetarium show with Mike. So it's going to be something like Unite Journeys Sound Quest or Sound Quest Unite Journeys, and it's going to be this beautiful container.
Can you imagine the gongs and the dome?
Yeah, it's going to be best ever.
I'm really excited about that one. That's like another level.
Next level.
And so Mike can now bring all of his communities together in one spaceship.
Yeah.
230 people and just blast off, and it's going to be literally so fun. And that place has room for like 25 vendors. We can have it for the full whatever. We have a few hours of vending time, hour and a half, 2 hours of sound bath. And so that's super exciting. So we're working on that as we speak.
Stay tuned. That might be as soon as March.
No, April.
April.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
Exciting. Yeah, I'm really excited about that one. So
we're literally texting with the planetarium, right? So it's on the way. Yeah, hopefully.
And that our planetarium event was one that we were able to consistently sell out. So once you see it posted, please do get your tickets, because we want to make sure you get to join us.
Yeah, it's gonna be really fun.
Yeah. Yay.
Yay.
So good. So for everyone who's just tuning in, we're talking about Unite Fest. It's happening February 16th, which is next Thursday, all day in Vancouver. And we've kind of gone over a bunch of the schedule already. But like we were just talking with Mike for the evening, he's going to be doing our sound gong bath amazingness. And then we're going to have Paul and Kathie with Quantum Life, who are doing their Anahata breathwork experience with cacao. So that is a beautiful, they've recorded, like digitally mastered this beautiful recording, but we do it live as well with the recording. And it just is a stunning breathwork experience. And then we're flowing into, because we're going to be all like freaking so charged up and excited, we're flowing into a wonderful ecstatic dance for at least an hour, maybe an hour and a half, with a wonderful DJ, Craig Guest, who is a wonderful intuitive DJ. We had him here for a house party a few months ago, and it was like the best best dance ever. I was like, often I'm like DJs standing there, you know, whatever. But sometimes it can just feel like a lot of DJ music. And Craig, it was just unbelievable, so fun. He just really picked up on what the vibe was for the community, mixed oldies and new stuff together. And we just like, I had to pee so badly, but I didn't want to stop dancing and miss a song. And I like finally went to the bathroom, like, no, it's playing such a good song, I've got to get back. And a fun thing we're doing is Craig wants to make a playlist for this event that's really what the community is asking for. So Shine has made a Spotify playlist where you can actually go and add your top picks. So especially if you're going to be at the event, please do go in and add your music. Shine's going to share the link here, but reach out to us if you can't find the link. And if you, even if you can't join us, but you've got some amazing music that you think should be, we should all be dancing to and thinking of you, please do add it to the playlist as well. We probably won't be able to play everything, but it's going to give him a really good sense of the vibe that we're calling in. And yeah, we're going to get to tailor our DJ dance experience to all of us at the community.
I'll get it after.
Shine will add it in afterward, but if you've got songs, please do reach out so that we can get those to him before too long.
Yeah. And
yeah.
Alex, if you're back, make a sound. If not, that's okay. And if anyone else wants to share anything.
No.
Nope.
So I was gonna, we're not letting people go yet.
Right.
In case Alex doesn't get back, Alex is the amazing food vendor. She's bringing Eternal Abundance food, which we have had the great privilege of having at almost all our Unite events. Alex, Queen of Food.
Right on.
How are you, darling?
Oh, good. I've just got a few minutes. I'm just helping a friend with a broken down car get to the ferry. But thanks for having me on quickly. Yeah, that's I don't have the video going. I'm super stoked. It's been a few years, of course, since we've done an event with Shining Crystal, but I'm really excited to also hear about the planetarium because that harkens back to the years ago when you were doing the storytelling events, and there were many food vendors, and it was a really great atmosphere, a great group of people. The events at St. Mark's or St. James is going to. So this year, or a week today, we'll be coming with like hearty warming stew, salads, lots of treats, kombucha, juices, things like that. Also, we make a really fantastic hot chocolate chaga, not to blow our own horns.
Blow them.
Eternal Abundance will be preparing, it's all gluten-free organic vegan foods made with like your health and environment and animals' health in mind. So we're really excited to be there to meet people and just experience the excitement of the day and to provide people with like a nourishing offering so that you can also stay in that container and continue your conversations and just have a wonderful time.
Yeah.
Yay.
It's such a huge thing to have the food there that people don't believe, and it's so delicious. And we just so appreciate you. And thank you.
Thanks. Well, thank you for including us all these years. It's been a great time.
So that's Eternal Abundance, where she is bringing the food from Alex, and she Eternal Abundance is on Commercial Drive at Commercial and Venables, right?
Yeah, close to there.
Yep. And it is a vegan cafe and grocery. So whenever it's a little far from us now in White Rock, but whenever Shine is in the city, he makes sure to stock up on all our magical potions. So they have all glass jars full of all the supplements and smoothie powders. We get all our mushroom smoothie powders and greens and all the superfoods. And they have the glass jars so we can return them, and we're reducing our plastic waste, which is amazing. And then
love Harmonic Arts products,
A
which
lot
is
of
a great
yeah.
company too.
Harmonic Arts, like seaweed, goji berries, everything you need for awesomeness.
Yep.
So do check them out, eternalabundance.ca. And you can buy online, which really was so helpful. During COVID, we got some orders through online, and you can even make your online order and then go pick up as well in the store. So
And soon you'll be able to buy on Unite.
and soon you'll be able to buy.
We've already uploaded all their products. We just have to figure out some stuff.
The payment systems are working their way out, but highly recommend supporting. They do amazing things for the community, holding community space. And it's just so, like we were saying earlier on the call, it really, really, what Alex is doing there in that space and what the whole Eternal Abundance team is doing is really holding such a good space for the community. So anytime you can support, please do. They have amazing plants in the summer, starter plants. I love getting little tomatoes or cucumbers, and they've always got seeds and things as well, and really great relationships with different vendors in the community. So, you know, when you're shopping there, you're really supporting other small businesses as well. So,
and
that's our focus is small businesses like us.
Yay! Yes.
And of the raw vegan, well, they do some raw and some cooked, but of the sort of vegan organic with raw options, cafes that are out there, I think they're like one of the last ones left. There was
we really are actually one of the last one left.
It's kind of crazy, and so yeah, I really love that food and that style of food, and I've felt so healthy when I've worked at these like raw vegan places and been able to just eat mostly raw vegan for all my food, and it just felt like so good, and so I really appreciate that, and yeah, the more that we can do to help and bring this, and I know that Andrew Resmer has played a big role in getting that started, and Alex has played the role of like actually stewarding it for the last 10 years.
12 years,
like every day, like doing it, like all the things.
Yeah.
And so it's really one of these kind of like institutions in Vancouver. And yeah, if there's anything else you want to share about how people can support or what's coming up next, feel free. And if
no,
not,
I think that's great. I really appreciate having the space here and also just being able to come and support the community, and also just kind of like, keep our name out there on people's tongues, to just as a reminder to support small independent businesses.
Yeah, and if you are buying things like we buy those little crackers for the kids, crackers and cheese, and they've got
stone wheat crackers,
they've got pasta sauce and fruits and veggies and just like staples. And so if you are grocery shopping and you're in that area, consider just going there instead of going to Choices or wherever else, just to kind of add the juice to them, because I'm sure every little bit really makes a difference for them. And it's
so true. Sometimes just like a few extra customers in one day, like we're like, oh, we great, we paid off some debts today, or so we paid off some money that we lost during COVID times. So
yeah,
really helps,
they were able to survive through COVID, which was really special and really amazing. And yeah, they have wonderful hot drinks. Shine drives across town just for the chai or the hot chocolate, and
that'll be there on Thursday. So
and you do pickups and drop-offs, right? Like people can order and get it delivered, but also order and pick it up at the store.
Yeah, they can order from if you're within those radius, they can order from DoorDash and Uber Eats. And we also do ship via Canada Post for the non-perishables, or they can order via our website and pick up in store.
Yeah, so many cool options. So good job. I know it's such a huge thing to have every day, like running the store, and it's just such a important, I feel like it's such an important staple in the community, and I really want to support, and so yeah, always let us know how we can help, and remind us to help. I know you're so super busy, so we'll try and do it for you, but we're really always here for you, and so appreciate you and the whole team there.
Thank you. Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
I look forward to seeing everybody there.
Yeah, it's gonna be so fun.
So good. Mom, do you want to share anything
you're gonna speed heal
as a speed healer?
Hello.
Gregor.
I have got so juiced up. This is so exciting.
Yeah, it is.
It's all this to get to connectedness and everything. Yeah, this is my first time being a speed healer. So I'm stepping in. I've been working as a transpersonal counselor for a couple of years. My company is called Sunbeam Counseling. And as I'm doing it, I'm getting to know myself more and realizing I have this incredible connection, ability to channel, and which I honed as a little girl. And I had to hone in order to survive the trauma I was going through. And I'm realizing, wow, I actually have the ability to hold in the light and the dark at the same time. The truth is, there's not light or dark. It's all together in a dance. And I'm also very practical. I took time out from through my adult years raising 6 children. Crystal is my second eldest. And now I'm just loving, as I've been finding more and more of my own magnificence and falling in love with me, I fall in love with my clients and feel their magnificence, and also getting this is tough. This human journey is tough, and I'm very practical and grounded as to how to navigate that. So I will be bringing all of that juicy into my sessions, into the speed healing sessions.
Yay.
Yeah.
It's so exciting to have you there. And Kathie has been one of the biggest supporters and participants in Unite from the beginning, basically, and just are, invested in us and just loved us and always participates. And I feel like it's just such a gift to be with you. And I know it's reciprocal, and you gain a lot from being within Unite and with us. And it's just such a blessing. May everyone have such amazing, harmonious, reciprocal relationships where it's just benefiting everyone. So I love it.
Thank you. Well, I've been learning and growing and expanding. I came in now that I've been living with you two for a few years, and I came in still wanting to hide and be shy, and I've been stepping in. And if we don't step in, then how is the world going to transform? And you guys have been role modeling and supporting and cheering me. So it's just been beautiful. Thank you.
Yay. So good.
Thank you.
I was just going to add in quick.
Craig has to listen.
Okay. I was just going to add in quick that when we have small intimate events and house parties and things, I can inevitably find mom in a corner with somebody kind of in tears as they're like processing and like, it's never super. Yes, 7. I know Alex has had a couple of times, but I'm like, where are mom and Alex? I don't know. And they're in there doing kind of like a quick, impromptu therapy session. So I think it's going to be super fun for people just to get a little taste of what an amazing, supportive, intuitive counselor mom is, and to really see how valuable that can be. Because I know a lot of people think, oh, talk therapy, how is that useful? And when you get someone who's really intuitive, it really is kind of like working with your own higher self spoken through someone, and it does become a very almost channeling experience, because that's what mom is doing, is getting out of her way and your way, and just being able to really share what is going to be most helpful and supportive for you. So yay, check her out. Make sure you sign up for one of her sessions.
And look at Mr. Fancy Pants Craig.
And we've got Craig here, and he is our amazing DJ, and it looks like he's at a venue somewhere doing something super cool.
Yeah, feel free to jump on if you can, and if not, that's all good.
Hey guys, just over here at Brian Jessel BMW in Vancouver, and today I play the role of photographer, which is it's fascinating because I've never done photography before, but I think encompassing value in our journey to be more value in the marketplace is really just a way to become multifaceted. And not only do I DJ, but I watch others DJ, I learn from others, and just immerse myself in every experience. And I think that's just really the key to life, and the key to adding value and becoming more value, and just really adding quality to the journey of what we're doing. So every event that I take on is just an experience, what you try to deliver, and really just connect and be creative with others. So every event to me is custom. It's interesting, some people say what do you do? And it's like, well, what do you need? How can I serve you? Right? It's not about what I do, it's about how you can be served at the highest capacity. So I think I'm super excited. Well, not I think, I am very excited for this event on the 16th. And Crystal and Shine are so near and dear to my heart. And they've put on so many events and done so many things for others. And I look forward to serving and learning and really just encompassing more of who I can be to really just become more and serve more. Because there's one quote that I heard that I'll never forget, and I always repeat it: when you help enough other people get what they want, you'll get what you want. So that just becomes a matter of learning. So much love to you guys, and look forward to see you on the 16th.
You too.
Yay.
Thank you, Craig.
Thank you
so
so
appreciate
much.
it. It's going to be so fun.
Yeah, make sure you come, be there by 9 p.m. on the 16th to experience Craig's amazing intuitive DJ ecstatic dance experience. And like we said earlier, we do have a community playlist that you can contribute to on Spotify. Shine's going to find that link and we'll share it in the description of this event. And yeah, Craig's going to pull from that, get inspiration from that, and create something epic that we're just going to tear the roof off of that place, not literally because it's beautiful, but definitely energetically. So yeah.
Who's next to you, Seven? I love all the hand gestures. Hey, little rascal.
It's Mirabella.
Hi, Mirabella.
Hi.
Good to see you.
Hi, Mirabella.
She just finished her piano lesson, so she knows all about ecstatic sound.
Oh yeah, thanks for joining me. You're so sweet. Does anyone else have anything they want to share or talk about before we close?
Or any questions about the event, what's happening? I think I've gone over the whole schedule several times. Please do check it out. Seven has something.
Seven.
What do you want to say, Seven?
Yes. Oh, I'm so excited to eat from Eternal Abundance. I've been there and it's lovely. And I'm wondering about payment. Is it better to bring cash or is it better to use a card?
I believe Alex always has Stripe with her. So I'm guessing if you have lots of change, then cash is great, because I know as a vendor sometimes myself, when people buy lots of stuff but don't have not much change, that's extra work trying to make change. So if you want to bring her lots of small bills and coins, I'm sure she would love you very much.
But I think it's easier to just tap it.
But tap is Stripe is easy too. So
I'm pretty sure.
No pressure to find cash.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'll always have my float and I can help out if the vendors need.
All right.
Yeah. Woohoo.
We need a tapper.
We do need a tapper. We just get people to e-transfer us. We'll go Stripe one day.
People can buy a new night.
Well, we're so excited for this event. We're really, really happy to be back at it live again. Please do reach out. Please do share. If ticket pricing is feeling like a challenge for you or someone you know who would love to be a part of this and really benefit, we do so value being of service, all of us, as you can hear from being on the call. So for us as well, we never want the money to be a reason why you can't support. So we do have volunteer opportunities. And then we also do have a sliding scale ticket. So we really just let us know what you can contribute, and we want to work it out so that you can be a part of this event as well. I think we were going to say that anybody who sees this video and wants to, we'll leave it in the comments too, wants to buy, we might be able to go back to the early bird ticketing, or maybe that's too complicated. Anyway, let us know. We've got lots of ticket options. We really do want to make sure that you are able to get the ticket that you want for the price that works for you, so that you can be part of this magical event. And please do share. It really, 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 really helps us. The more support we get from our community, most of the work for us in running these events is the promotion, is selling the tickets. So the less of that, as much as we don't mind doing some of it, but the less of that we have to do, the more events that we get to keep running.
190 people. Oh, let's
So-
get to 200 invited. That'll be so fun.
Yeah, please go to
Invite people to the event.
Unite Fest Vancouver on Facebook. It's a long title with lots of like little stars in there. So it's Unite Fest Vancouver with stars and yoga and all this stuff in there. If you can invite anybody that you feel like would love it or would be able to share it with us, we're almost at 200 interested on the event page. So that really helps to bring the algorithms up for us as well. So make sure that you say you're interested in going, and please do invite and share your people as well. And yeah, like I was saying, the more support we can get from all of you to help promote this, the more events we can do, like the planetarium, and like we're bringing Parange in May. That's an event we haven't announced yet. So really, you know, we love hosting the events and doing the events, and the promo is kind of part.
A fun way to do it is go if you get to the event, and you can share it in some local groups, and then when you go to invite, you can just go to the bottom and it'll say your groups, and as soon as you post or are active in a group, it'll then show up in your my groups. And so then you can just click on the Vancouver ones and select all, and you're good to go. And then you sometimes have to scroll to the bottom because it won't select all. So anyways, little tips and tricks we've learned.
Yeah, so please do invite your community, do invite your people. Like Shine said, a really great way for us to reach new community members is to actually share the full event into any wellness or spiritual event groups that you're part of, women's groups, etc. And that really helps expose us to a new audience as well, which is super fun for everyone. So
it's going to be really, really fun. And we're really looking forward. Like this event, I feel like we're gathering some of our favorite people. It's such a big lineup. We have so many amazing people sharing. Feels like it's just going to be a beautiful, brilliant, amazing event. And we're really excited to get back in the planetarium. And one of our highest values is to be that bridge between mainstream and more spiritual communities. And what we really loved during the Dream Journeys events was having that. And Mirabella is like, yes, thank God, my generation needs this. Yes. So what we loved about the Dream Journeys events was that it really brought this kind of Cirque du Soleil, bring your grandma, bring your kids, bring your friends, bring your dates. Whereas for like more of the workshopy events, it's like the hardcore spiritual seekers come to like do their thing, and they don't really tell anyone because it's sort of weird. And so we want to have these events be more open and for more people to see them and want to join. So we're really interested in doing really, unique venues like the planetarium, the aquarium, Science World, cool places where there can be a buzz, and where like, Van City Buzz or one of those local papers will pick it up and share about it. And we want to get it out there. And eventually our big vision with it is to do something at the scale of like a BC Place or those stadiums, where we can have 60,000 people all vibing and meditating and chanting and celebrating and, moving together. And so that's going to be really exciting. So that's where we're headed with the events, is we really want to bring the amazing wisdom of all of these teachers and healers and practitioners and performers and presenters and thought leaders. We want to help bring them more into the world and share them with more people, and also bring more people into these states of, ecstatic bliss and joy and connection, and also help them find their best healing modalities. And Mirabella's like, thank God someone's doing this. I love it. She's so awesome. So yes.
So if you know someone that like Shine said, for us to be able to do those bigger venues, the planetarium, the aquarium, or the planet, especially the aquarium, Science World, like, wouldn't that be epic to do an event at Science World or the aquarium? Yeah. So for us to do those all have a big investment, and the venues are much more costly. So we need, but they could also be really big. We could get like 500 people in the aquarium, right? So super fun, but we need to really have the support of the community behind us. And something that was really, really helpful is if we can get support with sponsorship. So if you know anyone who has a business who really wants a lot of wellness community eyes on their brand, and promote the SHIT out of it and really help them get a lot of new clients. That one's for Mirabella.
She doesn't like that one. She did not like that one. No. She's like, Mom, spell her in this word. Even if you spell it, thumbs down.
My dyslexic brain should get praised for spelling on TV. So yeah, if you know a sponsor, you know someone who wants to sponsor one of these amazing events, that will really help us be able to kick these to the next level, because then we're not so dependent on the ticket sales making all of the revenue. And what that also allows us to do is have cheaper tickets. So if you love our events, the reason that we do charge what we charge for the tickets is we really do need to pay ourselves, pay the community, pay for what we're doing. But the more sponsorship we can get, the more we can make these accessible and definitely have way more scholarship and free tickets available for people. So yeah, please, if you like doing that kind of sponsorship work, reach out to us. If you know a sponsor, please do reach out to us. And if you like writing about awesome events and sharing it with local media and things like that, please do reach out as well, because those are things that are not in as much in our wheelhouse and we don't love as much. So we would definitely support your support with that.
And these are just a few of the events that we've done in the past, just to give you a sense.
With Deidre.
This was super fun. Deidre, the Harbor Cruise. So we did all these, we did the planetarium.
Yeah.
This was so fun. I loved
Yeah,
the vibe.
Theda and Matthew, Yoga Beach
Party.
Party's definitely going to get some of those. This was our very first event at the Playhouse.
That's a crazy first event.
Yeah.
And then this was so fun, the tropical plant dome meditation with the technology.
The singing plant technology.
That was so
good.
fun.
Yeah.
And then we had, Deidre was so amazing. This was at Dream Talks. I was just talking to Deidre today and Phoenix.
Nice.
And this was our last, this is the church venue that we're going to be at, the St. James Hall. This was our New Year's event. And then Matthew, I can't wait to work with Matthew again, and Will Blunderfield. And Gurnamitz, I forget how to say his name, but Gurnamitz Singh, I think he's coming. He's amazing. And then just some lovely little connection. Kids welcome, family time. Just have to make sure it's not disruptive, so it'll, if there's space to go outside if they need.
Can I jump in on that?
Please.
On the coattails of that little piece is like that it's family friendly is like one of the ways that I promo Unite. Like I shamelessly tell everyone about Unite and the Unite events, and like one of the big things that I say is like, you guys, you're not going to believe this. Like we party hard and have an amazing time, and there's no substances needed. Like you don't need to drink. You don't need to smoke. You don't need to hurt your body to have a good time. Like you just get vibing with a lot of great people who are already like, it's a natural high, you know, when you're on an amazing health kick, you're eating that raw vegan, you know, feeling good, and you're doing your breath work and you're doing your yoga, and your body is in alignment, your spirit is in alignment, and you just really come into a good place. Like there is no substance you can take that's going to give you that. And when you have this true spiritual high, this real high, there's no hangover afterwards. Like you can party for New Year's.
There's the opposite of a hangover.
And January still counts. So I just want to throw that in there because like these things are never really advertised as like a sober party, because there's nothing sober about it. But for anybody who's trying to avoid anything harmful to their body, like this is a place that you can be. And if you have children who are respectful of others and cool to have around, then it's also, you know, family friendly too. And yes, Mirabella would like to
good, yeah.
She's very respectful of others.
Yeah.
And she would never spell a swear word. Yeah.
Negative.
So I just wanted to get in when you said that about it being family friendly, that like also it's if somebody's in recovery or, you know, just taking their life to the next level, like this is a place that you can party.
Yeah. 100%.
And I'm pretty sure kids are free, so just come. Bring the little ones that want to come, and it's lovely to have that energy there.
Yeah, and even even if you need to bring a person to be with your child so that you can really enjoy it, they can come for free too. So there you go. Babysitters come for free. So mama or daddy get to really enjoy the event, and they can come and go. There's a lovely loft upstairs where we could still hear if they were being loud, but they can spread out with coloring books and things. And, you know, not whoever's caring for them could still really experience the event without being kind of locked in a basement. So yeah, caregivers come for free. Bring your little ones, and yeah, as long as the caregiver is able to take them out if they're crying or disrupting. Otherwise, let the little ones be part of the magic.
Yeah, it's so fun.
Yeah.
And a lot of the time they're so tuned in anyways. They're like, we're doing this to tune in, and they're already there. So they're like, oh, I don't need to meditate, man. What are you doing? I'm good. Let's fucking play.
Exactly.
I mean, what? What? Who? What now?
There you go.
I forgot.
Me spelling it
Let's
doesn't
play.
look so bad now.
Let's joyfully play, yo. Friendfulness. Good Lord. I like it. Mirabella has strong values around swearing.
Yeah.
I support you.
Good job.
I love everyone. Thank you. This was so fun.
Thank you for tuning in.
What a nice little jam.
Yeah.
Yes, Mirabella.
Yeah.
Yes, we love you.
Keep reaching out, keep letting us know what you want to do in the community, how we can support you. If you have any ideas, projects, things, we love collaborating. It's our favorite thing in the world. And yeah.
And come on, Unite.
And come on, Unite. I didn't even
Share-
talk about Unite.
Share the juice.
www.unite.love. Come on, check it out. It's our new health and wellness platform that we built. So
new friends.
when we talk about Unite, that's what it is.
You can buy tickets for events.
Yeah.
You can sell events and products. You can share uplifting information on the love feed. There's all sorts of fun things to do.
Yeah.
You can just scroll, and you can even watch shows.
Yeah. Come on, ad free and free to participate.
Yeah,
so
it's really
we
fun.
do the same thing Airbnb is doing, whereas we are taking if we help make a sale for you, we'll take a commission in between, but we're not going to charge you to play on the platform. So
And right now
please
the
come on.
commissions are super low. They're 3.33%.
Yeah.
So it's very similar if you're selling tickets on Eventbrite. I think we're a little bit lower, and we wanted to sort of match that so that people felt good about using us as an event ticketing platform. And our next big push with the technology platform, or the next big flow,
Exactly.
joyful, easeful, relaxing flow
Yeah.
with the technology platform, is the Love Stream,
Yeah.
which we're still working out some kinks. We have some new ideas around how to make it really easy, but eventually we want to have it so that there is a nonstop stream of multiple things every minute that you would want it, of cool things happening, of calls like this that you could just jump in and jump out of and host and connect with people. And it just
sound healing and offerings, basically like our Unite Fest event, but online. So there will just always be offerings, some of them scheduled, some of them spontaneous. And we want to create more of this where we can just connect instead of always just watching other people's pre-recorded stuff and stuff that's already been put out there, getting to do way more stuff live where we can engage and connect with each other. So yeah.
It's gonna be fun.
Yay.
Thank you so much, everyone. We love you. We'll see you soon.
See you next week.
And we are also not hiring yet, but as we bring in more money from our events and projects and raise money from investors, we are going to be hiring people and bringing in team members. And so if you or anyone you know is interested in being a part of something like this, definitely looking like operations, marketing, things like that. So let us know if you have any ideas.
Yeah.
Love you all.
Love you all. See you next Thursday in person.
Take care.
Woohoo.
Bye, Mirabella. 7.
I ask a last question as like a PS. I know we've already said goodbye, but I've got somebody who wants to join next Thursday and doesn't have the funds for a ticket. And I'm wondering if there's volunteer positions still open. You didn't really speak to that, and it's only 1 week away. So
yeah,
are you taking volunteers?
I've got about 12 in the lined up. So we're just, because the schedule has kept shifting, I haven't been able to pin down who's going to do what yet. So that's my goal for the next few days. And then though I'm going to give those first ones in precedent to pick the shifts they want to do. And then after that, if I've still got room, I will reach out. I've got a couple auxiliary people waiting in the wings. So yeah, definitely reach out if you'd like to volunteer, and I'll put you on my list. And if the part of the reason you want to volunteer is funds, like we said earlier, we'll find a way to make it affordable and easy for you to say yes to.
You can just connect us in a Facebook message or something. We'll figure it out. Mwah.
Okay, awesome. Good to see you. Can't wait for next
So good.
Thursday.
Me too.
Yeah.
It's gonna be so fun.
Bye, love.
Ciao, ciao.
No swear words.
No swear words.
Hold us accountable.
Ciao, ciao.